Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Brad Erdley from Dream Career Revival. And as promised, today is day one of a 5-day series on gratitude. And it's the perfect time for this as it is Thanksgiving week. It's an awesome time of the year, a time to celebrate, a time to indeed be grateful and to be thankful. So today we're gonna I'm gonna introduce myself a little bit for those of you who don't know me. And then we're going to dive into part one of this 5-part series. So again, my name is Brad Erdley. I am a licensed marriage and family therapist here in Massachusetts, and I do have a private practice where I work as a therapist. I work with individuals, I work with couples, I do some groups, and then I also have this coaching program called Dream Career Revival, where I help burnt out professionals connect to their mission and purpose and then transition into a dream career. So every now and then, I like to share something, free with the world that I think will be helpful. And gratitude is something that people have been talking about now for a long, long time. It's definitely become, you see it on social media, you see it in memes, and you see it kind of like float in here and there. And it's awesome. All of that stuff is awesome. Anything that can make you more of a grateful person, more of a thankful person, will probably also help you be a happier person ultimately. Um, I'm not going to get into research today. I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm just going to talk about an exercise and a practice. So when we talk about gratitude, the first phase, the first obvious piece is to look for things in your life that are happening right now or that have happened that you can be grateful for. And if you find that it's hard for you to connect to joy, if it's hard for you to look at your life and be grateful, if it's hard for you to look into the world and see abundance, but this is something that you used to be able to do and you're trying to reconnect to it, today's exercises will be really good. If you have never really been a thankful person, but you feel for whatever reason that you would like to be more grateful and more thankful, today's exercises will be perfect for you as well. Um, but if you're not really interested in being more grateful, then I don't know why you're here, but maybe you'll try something just for the sake of trying it, and then maybe you'll come back tomorrow for a little bit more. So the purpose, again, of gratitude, most people believe, is to look at what's in your life or look at what's happened to you, and to feel good about it. And this is a really good thing to do. So, what people sometimes do, though, is they get it wrong. And that's going to be what we're going to try to correct today and throughout the week. We're going to try and look at what are the ways that people do gratitude wrong, or what are the ways that people do gratitude right, but could kick it up a notch. So again, today is about looking at something in your life or something that has happened previously in your life that you can be grateful for. So what does it look like? Well, the thing with gratitude is that it needs to be more than intellectual. For it to really work, it has to be more than intellectual. It has to be more than, here's my list of awesome things in my life or good things in my life, and these are the things that I am grateful for. So, for sure, gratitude starts with acknowledgement. Gratitude starts with awareness. And if you've listened to any of my videos, you know that so much, all of the skills that I teach start with awareness. So, yeah, if you make a list of the good things in your life, that is acknowledgement. That's awareness. But if you just make a list, there's no guarantee whatsoever that that's going to turn into gratitude. And what you really want with gratitude is you want to actually feel grateful. This isn't something that I made up. This is something that was told to me and taught to me over the years. So I'm not trying to take credit for it. I'm just trying to pass it along to you. So again, what you're trying to do with gratitude is you're trying to move beyond awareness. So it would be a really good thing for you to do right now to come up with a list of 5 things in your life that you're grateful for, and I'll do the same thing. So I'm grateful for my wife. I'm grateful for my three children, and I'm grateful for the work that I do. So hopefully you've been coming up with your list. Again, you want to come up with 5 things that you're grateful for. And if you need to pause the video or whatever while you do that, that's more than fine. Go ahead and do that. So the point here again, though, is that I just gave you a list of 5 things, but I didn't necessarily feel a whole lot um, when I said those things. Now, the honest truth is that because I've been working on my gratitude practice, I knew what I meant and I did some of the skills that I'm going to teach you right now. So I did feel something. But I would imagine that if you look at your list of 5 things, it doesn't necessarily like light you up. If it does, that's great because maybe you're on to some of the skills that I'm about to teach you. Or maybe you do something that's different and you're open to something else. So, anyway, the point here is again, move past awareness of good things, move into actually feeling grateful. Now, here's the thing, it's rare, it's not impossible, but it's rare that something as global as, well, I'm grateful to be alive, or I'm grateful for this day, or I'm grateful for my wife, or I'm grateful for my children, or I'm grateful for the work that I do. Those things are not really that specific. They are kind of specific, but they are not specific enough, probably, to really get you going. And again, if you made your list and you're like, oh, wow, I'm just so grateful for those things, I feel grateful. What are you looking for? Again, you're looking for, again, a feeling, not just a thought that I'm grateful for these things or I should be grateful for these things or whatever. You're looking for the heart space, your chest to expand, your chest muscles to relax. You're looking for your shoulder muscles to relax. You're looking for your posture to sort of naturally improve. You're looking for a smile to come onto your face. All these sorts of things that are indicators of the emotion. It's the physiology of feeling good. And again, gratitude done well should make you feel good. You should feel good when you're thinking about the things that you're grateful for. And again, if you're not feeling good, or if you want to feel even better, the key is to get specific. Okay? So again, if you say, I'm grateful to be alive, but you don't feel anything when you say that, or you feel very little, it's probably because it's an abstract concept. It's too vague. It's not specific enough. So I'm grateful to be alive. You need to clarify to yourself, why is that a good thing? And of course, not that you should be thinking that it's a bad thing to be alive, but again, what is it specifically about being alive that you're grateful for? And you want to be, again, as specific as possible. So, with the list that I made, I'm grateful for my wife. Okay, so again, that's pretty specific. That's at least a person, it's a relationship. But again, what specifically about my wife? Well, she is. I mean, I've got a list of like 5 things that popped into my head. But the first thing that pops into my head is that she's very hardworking and she inspires me. So, okay, she's hardworking. She inspires you. Okay, but again, like, what does that mean? She inspires you. What is it specifically that my wife does that inspires me? Well, she sets a great example. Okay, so that's getting into it. But like, give me an example of setting an example. Well, I could say that one of the things that my wife has done is she's really tried this year to get more active in social media, actually, to build her brand. She is a mortgage originator, and she's amazing at it if you live in one of the northern New England states and you're looking for something. But anyway, the point is that she's really gone outside of her comfort zone and she's really worked on building her brand through social media this year. So when I think about that and when I really think about what that means to her and why it's important and why it was challenging and all the things that she had to do to try to learn in order to do the things that she's doing right now, I start to actually really feel inspired. Like, wow, my wife is amazing. And she's my wife. Wow. I get to live my entire life with this person. I get to share all of my life with this person. Wow. I mean, again, now I'm sitting here and I'm really feeling it. I'm like, wow, which is very different than I'm grateful for my wife. So I could do that with all of my children, and then I could definitely do it with my work as well. And if you said, I'm grateful to be alive, again, make it about something specific. And then what you want to do as you go through this week is you want to do, again, this exercise. So come up with a list of 5 things, but make them very specific. And I will challenge you tomorrow to take that up a notch, and I will walk through it in the same way that I'm walking through today's demonstration. But for today, take your list of 5 things and make it specific to the point where you're like, wow, and you really feel it, and your chest opens up, and your shoulders drop, and you get that look on your face that I got, right? Like my eyebrows went up, a little smile on the face, like, wow, I'm so lucky. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful to be married to my wife. So, again, that's the lesson for today. That's the training for today. So, again, move beyond acknowledgement, move into specificity, and keep getting more and more and more specific until you actually feel something in your body and you have that sense of wow. Okay? So that's your assignment for today. Let me know how it goes. Feel free to make comments or whatever it is, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.